So it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
They recover it. Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin?
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Westbrook. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 5. For three, Westbrook. Johnson with the rebound. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Nurkic in the post. It's hauled in by Cornette.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
The 11-footer. Harper, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Phoenix. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Good work there as it goes.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To end the run, it's hauled in by Cornette.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Harper wide open. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the free throw, no good. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Booker outside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of... Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
Whoa, the Aaron Fox, explosive. And boy, does that get the bench energized.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Spurs leading by 15. Here's Castle. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And it's Green missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Castle. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Pass to Green. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. San Antonio leading by 21. Left side, Jones. Back to Castle. And the Spurs scoring again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 15.
He is one of the elite scoring guards in our league, and we've come to expect these big nights from Booker.
Wembanyama outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. Pass to Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Here's Booker. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And the basket by Vassell.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
Green up on top. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Collins wide open, he fires. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Vassell wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Shoots it up. No good from Booker.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. This Suns squad struggling. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 19 points.
And we see this so often with Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Now Westbrook, 6 points for him. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4.
2 minutes.
Here's Nurkic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Beal with the steal. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Turner. Harper with the steal. Pass to Turner. Back to Wembanyama. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
He takes it in, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks, starring Russell Westbrook.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Booker left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Booker doesn't have any weaknesses. The mid-range area is somewhere he thrives.
Turner for 3. That one doesn't drop. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's San Antonio delivering the blow.
72.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here are the Suns now. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Spurs passing it around. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Harper. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Booker. Back to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by Johnson. Harper in the corner. They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes a step back. Right side, Harper. Moves back up. Turner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside, Harper. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nurkic with the steal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Harper. Green, no luck. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. That 3 off the mark.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Yep, that one goes.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Suns trail by 20. Green deciding where to go with it. Brooks outside. Left side, Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Malawach, no good. Over in the corner, Turner. And he gets it to go from the corner. Turner's got 4 this quarter. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fox. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. And Jones has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to Brooks. .130 left to play here in the fourth. And that one, good. Booker's got 23 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Fox with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were